Good morning everyone, it's Rhonda here from Stampin' Koalas. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Here to show you how to make this card. I'm going to do it a little bit different today with just a couple different colors. This one I used Calypso Coral and thought that we would use Bermuda Bay today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be using the Hello Life stamp set as well as the Stacked with Love DSP cardstock. This stuff is so intraversible that I just love it. Got a few stacks now. So let's go ahead and get started on today's project. We're going to start with a piece of Whisper white cardstock, and this measures 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4.25, which I've already done ahead of time to save a little bit of time. Then we have a piece of basic black cardstock measuring at 3 and I believe 7/8. Yeah, 3 and 7/8 by 5 and 1/8. Double layer down on that. And then the next piece is a piece of Whisper white cardstock, again measuring at 3 3/4 by 4 and 7/8, yep, which we're going to emboss. Then we have a piece of the DSP. I've used the black hearts this time, and this piece measures 1.5 by 4.25. I will have all the dimensions and sizes up on my blog at www.stampinkoalas.com. I also have a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock, and this is cut at 1 inch by 3.5, and we're going to layer that on here and run these two pieces through the Big Shot using the Hearts embossing folder. So let's grab the Big Shot. Using tab 1. First, before I do that, I'm going to quickly just glue this down to the paper. So let's just again move this out of the way. Let's just glue this down before we run it through the Big Shot. I'm just going to use the fast fuse to save on time. And I just kind of eyeballed where I wanted it. I'm thinking I put it, let's go maybe about 1 inch down. Just lining that up, make sure it's straight. And there we go. And now we'll bring the Big Shot back in. Now you want to line this up so that your hearts are going upwards, not downwards. And just get it in there straight like that. You get your little plates and just quickly run that through. We'll bring the Big Shot back in afterwards to cut out a circle. And there we have it, just like that. We can go ahead and layer these down. I'm going to use double-sided tape because I just prefer this. It's easier, I think. Pick the packing off really quick. just layer that on there. Again, just eyeballing it so it looks like it's centered. Perfect. And then this one, I'm going to use the fast fuse on just because of the embossing. Make sure it stays down. Don't want it coming up later on. And this one you want to get on straight because there's only an 1/8 of an inch border on the side. And with fast fuse, you don't have any extra time. There we go, just like that. I love the color already. So now what we're going to do is I have a piece of the ribbon, which is sorry, I should have had this out ahead of time. This is the striped grass green ribbon. It's 1 1/4 inches. This is the Bermuda Bay. I just love this stuff. And I just cut a piece because I wasn't sure which one I was going to do first. We're going to make these into little banners. I should go that way or we'll go this way. I think we'll go this way. So what we're going to do is get our scissors and we're going to make a flag or banner, I guess you could say. I just cut it in the middle. Eyeball it again and just go to the sides. And I obviously didn't cut that one up high enough. I just go till it falls out. Don't think my cutting's very straight. Just like that. So then we'll cut this one a little bit shorter. Cut this in so it's straight at the top. Is that short enough? Well, just a little bit more off there. There we go. And then the same thing, just cut it up. Make your little snips. Just like that. It's not the straightest, but that's okay. It'd give it a different kind of a look. I'll just line that up like that. And again, we're going to use the fast fuse on this so it sticks to the embossed piece okay. And just kind of eyeball it where you'd like it to sit. Just like that. If you're using the fast fuse, just make sure you give it a little tick and it'll rip off there fairly good. I'm just going to put that where it kind of overlaps a little bit. Just like that. And now we're going to take a 2-inch scallop circle and we're going to punch out a piece of black. Just like that. And then a piece of white cardstock. I've just got some scraps here. So I'm going to use this one. Set that aside, bring in the Bermuda Bay. And we're going to stamp the love out of this stamp set. It's kind of curvy. We're just going to take it and Doesn't matter how much we're going to cut most of that off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I have ink on my block, so I'm just going to take a baby wipe and just wipe that off so I don't get any on my cardstock. And just, good thing about the photopolymer is you can see where you're stamping, just like that. I'm just going to use the rest of the baby wipe and just wipe that off of there, just like that. Now we're going to take a circle from the circle framelits, and we're going to use the, I think, 1.5 inch circle. I think it's this one, I do believe, which is the third one in. This is how I store my, so the 1 to the third circle in, which is about a 1.5 inch. We're just going to line that up. We'll bring in the Big Shot again. And the magnetic platform. Put your plate down. Just kind of lie that way you'd like it. And run it through. And there you have it. There's your circle. And that should fit on there perfectly. Yes, just like that. We'll get some dimensionals. Pop that up on a dimensional. And before I go too far, I have the little hearts that I was going to stamp on there that I forgot to do. Grab a little block. And just ink those up and just kind of place them like that. Perfect. Bring our card back in and pop this one up on some dimensionals. And just place that in there. Kind of like that. Take some rhinestones. And the littlest guys on here we'll just cut up. Take our paper piercer and just grab them. Maybe. There we go. And just stick that underneath the love. Like that. Love it. Now we're going to do a little bit of stamping with some hearts. And we'll just, I've got the dotted one and the stripe one. Bring in the Bermuda Bay again. And just stamp down and up. I just put both on the same block. Stamp this one down and up, and I'm going to wipe these off just with a baby wipe and bring in the black Memento. And do it again with the same two. Perfect. And now we're just going to fussy cut those out because they're just quick little hearts. because I don't believe there is a punch for this size of heart, but I could be wrong. I should have cut some of these out ahead of time, would have saved you from having to watch me. Close my office doors when I'm filming, and it's very warm in here. I think it's like 30 degrees out already, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be a hot one today, I do believe. Maybe a sit by the pool type of day. I love Stampin' Up's paper snips. I just recently purchased them and they're amazing. They're nice and crisp and sharp. My fussy cutting's not the greatest. Then again, when you're in a hurry and you're on camera, nothing ever works the way you'd like it to. Just like that. Now we're going to just take some dimensionals again. Just stick a dimensional on each one of these. And just kind of place them around your card, wherever. And just kind of placing them. Like that. Now we're going to take just a little bit of the black baker's twine. I just take a chunk off there, and I just wrap a couple around my fingers. I'm not the greatest at this. Maybe I should just do a bow. And just, well, I guess I wasn't on camera watching. Just slide it off my fingers. If I can get my fingers out of there. There we go. I just wrap the extra pieces around the middle of it. Just like that. And take a glue dot. And just glue that down. I take two just cause. And we're just gonna stick that there. And just kind of fix these. Cut this one off, it's a little long. That wants to go underneath. There we go. Just like that. Of course, when you're trying to do it, it doesn't want to work, but you get the idea. Now you can take the heart again if you'd like. We'll take the dotted one. And just on the inside. Whoops. My paper's coming off. I'll maybe use the other one, I guess. And just stamp in the corner of the inside of your card. Just like that. And there you have it. Beautiful card. Done in pink and in Bermuda Bay. Love it. Thanks for stopping by, and make sure you leave a like, a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.